Hey everybody, I'm Fiona Easter. So let's go ahead and talk about the step 2 installment for Look at Me cue, which basically is teaching your dog to look at you instead of everybody else. So perfect for looky-loos. So what you're gonna do is, by now, usually when you're moving the treat away from you, your dog's actually just looking right back at you, okay? Perfect, you're ready to move on to step 2, which is adding the cue. I like to teach a behavior first and then give it a name. It is so much easier. It is so much faster than going sit, 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 sit. Trust me, I've been training long enough. I used to do that way and it's just confusing to the dog. It's just tough to learn. So trust me on this. So now we're gonna actually practice how to add the cue. Okay, so I'm going to practice with the dog, but I like to explain first. So what you're going to do now is you're going to have the leash and the clicker in your right hand, the food in your left hand, and your dog's right in front of you. Okay, so now instead of just moving your left hand, you're going to move both hands. You can, at first your dog's going to be like, okay, now both of them are moving. Usually they do this and this. Okay, as you're moving your hands, say your dog's name, Stella. The minute they look at you, click treat. All right, so just remember, so what's gonna happen is that you're gonna move both of your hands. As you're moving your hands, which is a distraction to your dog, you're gonna say Stella. The minute they look at you, you're gonna click treat. All right, I'm gonna demo with the dog. Here we go. All right, so now I'm gonna actually add the cue. She's excited, she's ready to get going. See if I can get her to move over here. So I've got a little bit more room. You can see her little face. So now what I'm going to do is exact same thing. I'm going to move the treat out and I'm going to say her name. Stella. Yes. She gets the food. Okay, and try it again. Stella. Yes. And you notice I wait till she stops all that vocalizing before I give the cue. I want her to know that has nothing to do with the behavior. I didn't say the cue, but she's looking back. I didn't say the cue. Stella. Yes. I hope that makes sense on kind of troubleshooting, especially a dog that's like, I want the treat. What can I do? I let that all happen and let her know it has absolutely no part of this behavior. This is what she does when she thinks I'm not moving fast enough. Stella. Yes. That's what it looks like, even that little side eye. Thank you, Miss May. Okay, so that was super simple, right? So just remember, when you say the cue, your dog's name, say it once, all right? So if you're doing this, you're gonna say, as you're moving your hand, you're gonna say Stella, and just wait. If they look at your hand and they keep looking and they keep looking and they keep looking and they turn and look at your other hand, then they turn around and start looking at something else, just wait them out, okay? The minute they look at you like what's going on, click and give them the treat that's in your left hand. Make sense? I call that when a dog is thinking and looking at you and they're like, she's got her hands in the air, she's saying my name, or she's saying whatever this word is, I think I'm just gonna sit. That's called a default behavior. When in doubt, your dogs usually sit because they know that's gonna get them food. Hey, it's pretty smart. It's just like you're driving in a foreign country and there's this sign and you're like, I don't know what this is, but I know when in doubt to stop, right? Think of stopping at a stop sign or whatever it is, almost like a default behavior for sit. All right, so Stella, the minute she looks at you, click treat. All right, so I want you to practice this, and I want you to practice this inside, on leash, when you're cooking dinner, maybe get out a couple pieces of your dog's kibble and practice. Don't take this outside yet. This will really frustrate you if you do. This is a brand new baby behavior, and we want to keep growing it before we take it outside with more distractions. That'll be your next step, okay? All right, I want you to practice for the next couple of days, 5 or 6 times, and I'll see you in the next segment. All right, thank you.